What's up, YouTube? I'm William.
I'm Brian.
This is Professor Feather.
He's a bird.
He is.
And this is Here and Now Pro Wrestling.
Ta-da!
Okay.
Like our list of panels grow.
Yeah. Alright, well, we should have did a video Thursday, but we were both busy with, lives.
We're tired.
And stuff. It's 2 in the morning. We're fucking exhausted.
Yes, we are.
Not because we didn't do anything. He has a wife who's pregnant. That's big news. He has a wife that's pregnant. I'm gonna be an uncle.
They'll be slightly confused, but it's okay. They'll understand it.
That's no problem. It's 2014. Who cares? Anyways,
That bird is cleaning himself.
It's been a surprisingly quiet week in wrestling. Actually, like not a lot of news. At least nothing major.
Yeah, just Ambrose fell out of a car. That was pretty.
Yeah, let's get into that. Raw night after night champions. Dean Ambrose came out, dressed the crowd.
So he's the best part of Raw was just like the first 30 minutes or so.
15, 20 minutes, yeah. Cena came out and Ambrose said, like, you don't want to make an enemy out of me, John.
It's like, don't give me a reason not like you.
Which is not hard to. But they went after the Authority and Seth, and Dean literally climbed on anything to jump off of it.
So great, though. Once he gets to the car, like, the trunk is open, Dean jumps in, Rollins punches that gas. I guess maybe Rollins didn't realize how hard he hit it, because Ambrose just flew out the back.
He slid on the ground, he got up, and everyone in the back is like, oh my god, that must have hurt. Ambrose was like, I've had worse.
Cena even gave him that look like, are you okay? It's just like, yeah, I'm fine. You never fell out of a car before? It's like, no, normal people don't do that.
Punk was right. You are a little touched in the head, aren't you?
Good touch, though.
But as the night went on, we had our first match, which was Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz, and a rematch from Night of Champions for the Intercontinental Championship.
But the real champion here was Damien Mizdow with the replica, not even a real replica Intercontinental belt, the one you buy at Walmart for your kids replica belt.
He did the poses. Oh my
it was beautiful.
god!
It was so great in so
and
many ways.
All ended so.
In my honest opinion, that was a better match than what they had at
it was so much fun. It was so much fun.
It was a really good match.
Like, even I have to admit, that was a much better match than Night of Champions. And we have a new Intercontinental champion, which I've lost count how many Intercontinental championships Dolph Ziggler has won now.
Is he on his 4th now?
He might be, honestly. They might be tied. And he took both belts. They did a backstage interview. He had both belts, the kid's belt and the real one.
It's like
no. This is too good.
Sandow can't pretend to be champion either.
Yeah. And then next match was Jack Swagger versus Bo Dallas, which there was some back and forth. Bo Dallas lost. He looked like he was going to cry. No one cared. Then we moved on to Natalya versus Summer Rae. Yet again, no one cared.
They do put on pretty decent matches.
They do.
Together.
Summer Rae is on the.
This is like the 100th time they've had this.
They're playing off of the Total Divas episode when she kicked out the car.
Like 6 months in advance.
It's stupid. Yeah. So then next match was
BT Dubs. I watched Total Divas because they're actually entertaining.
I watched the first season. I haven't been able to watch the next 2 seasons of that.
Just when reality shows get to the point when you know that is so staged, like, okay, season 1 actually was genuine. It was pretty good. Then you get to season 2.
It's like 50-50 now.
It's just like, okay, the whole force feud with Summer Rae and Natalya, maybe they generally don't like each other. Fine, whatever. But then, like, the whole pretend, like, I came to your house and slapped you in the nose deal. And then season 3 pulls you over in the car, throws you out the car. Like, come on. The camera crew is following you. You think this isn't set up, guys?
You don't think the W is not going to, like, I don't know, find you and we're not going to find out about on the internet or something? Come on. Come on.
What's real, what's not?
But, and then we're going to get into the Divas in general because we actually had a comment on that. We're going to get to that actually after this Raw result thing, interview, whatever. Review, sorry. Then it was Dean Ambrose versus Kane, which ended disqualification because, well, let's be honest, is any of those matches going to end cleanly? right now with the Authority.
Very true.
After that, it was Sheamus and the Usos versus Cesaro and our new tag team champions.
Why do they always do these 6-man tags?
I think it's to honor Teddy Long. Because that's honestly going to be his legacy.
If you get rid of Teddy Long, get rid of this the nonsensical, random 6-man tags. Like we get a United States champion, and well, they were.
This was actually, I think, the second best match of the night. Well, third maybe, because Cena and Orton always put on a decently good match.
Pointless. They could be utilizing the time so much better.
Then we had Rusev versus Mark Henry, which was a rematch, which Henry tapped out, and then this one he passed out, which he should have done instead of tapping out.
Yeah, that would have been less embarrassing.
And then we had Adam Rose and the Bunny versus Slater Gator. That just happened.
That was unfortunate that happened.
Which the Bunny hit the rabbit's foot.
By the way, let me just point out the lack in WWE just thought process and what they do. Okay, let's break up the primetime players. Then when you do absolutely nothing with Titus O'Neil, let's put him in a tag team with Heath Slater. Oh, Heath Slater, don't worry. We're going to fire the other two guys. One, which was drastically more talented, Drew McIntyre, and Jinder Mahal. And put you in a tag team with Titus O'Neil. Because, yeah, this makes sense.
No.
Remember the ball logic?
Yeah, that was literally, I think, our first video. WWE logic. Window. Hiya!
Gone.
Right through. Which, Adam Rose and the Bunny won, by the way.
Not surprised.
Which there's...
By the way, Adam Rose gimmick, that was a fail from the start. That was just... Even he hates his own gimmicks. Like, you can look at his face and just like, oh my god, why did I agree to this? Where did I go wrong? I should have stayed in NXT. That's Adam Rose's face all the time. Like, he hates himself so very much.
The next match after that was AJ Lee versus Nikki Bella. AJ Lee wins with a submission. And then, as we already know, John Cena versus Randy Orton, and even though DQ, Cena wins. It's Cena versus Orton for probably more than The Rock and Austin. Honestly, way more.
That was an entertaining feud.
Now that part is over, I would like to get into the Divas part. Because we had someone comment on our last video.
And disliked the video. He disliked that wasn't nice.
Why did we give the Bellas so much flack? You know, we said that it devalued the match since that one of the Bellas was in it. And he even told us to watch a video that proves...
So why the Bellas are better than AJ. Let's start off right here. That was the most one-sided video I've ever heard.
I wouldn't even put the link on. If you want the link, go to our last video. It's on the comments.
I'm not feeling linked it, but if not, regardless, you Google it. The title of the video is "Why the Bellas Are Better Than AJ Lee," something like that. Anyway, regardless, this guy basically made a highlight reel of the Bellas, and
in their best moments, like literally their best moments, not botching, not fucking up. Just their best moments.
Just tried to say that the Bella has this this versatile moveset that they know all this blah 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 better than AJ Lee. He asked multiple people why the Bella's better than AJ Lee.
They don't respond.
They're like, oh, we don't have an answer.
I think it's because they're dumbfounded with the question that's being asked to them.
Probably so. Okay, since we're real wrestling fans and we can answer this question, the reason AJ Lee is better than the Bella Twins is, for one,
she can actually wrestle.
Yeah, she has consistency in her matches. The moves she sets off are just a lot smoother than the Bellas.
Now, yeah, she has her bad nights. They all do.
Nobody's perfect. Everybody botches.
Well, Mr. Perfect was perfect. Yeah. Even when he botched, it was actually perfect.
It was a perfect botch. But regardless, AJ is entertaining for one. The Bellas, over the years, from watching wrestling,
have improved, but it's almost like that wall they've hit. Because I've done my research. In the last 6-7 years, PWI has put out the top 50 professional females in the last year. Usually like the PWI 500, which should be coming out either next month or the following month. Anyways, the Bellas have been on the list, but have never once, not even once in the 6 years, cracked the top 10. Even when I think either Nikki or Brie was Divas champion, not even close to even coming into the top 10. You know who has been in the top 10? I'll give you a quick rundown. Shirley and Melissa, Lofisto, Mischief, Sarah Del Rey, Beth Phoenix, Mickie James, Saraya Knight. That's Paige's mother, by the way.
Paige's mother.
Let's see, who am I missing? Gail Kim, ODB. ODB has been in the top 10. Let's be honest. She's not a wrestler. She's a brawler.
Does Eric Young qualify for that list too, since he was the women's tag team?
The longest reigning women's tag team champion. Oh my
But he's got to be the only person to ever say he was the women's tag team champion and the TNA World Champion.
Yeah. But anyways, like, that's a list of women who can wrestle, who are good on the mic, who are just all around better. And we're not, well, we are kind of knocking the Bellas because, I mean,
this is the thing, to be fair, about the Bellas. Yes, they have improved. They do better. But the fact of the matter is, even after all this time, you just can't fix the fact that they're so stiff in their matches. And their cells are just really not believable majority of the time. In fact, it's an inside joke, but our insult to each other is Brie Bella's acting. Because of how bad of it. Like the whole Stephanie Brie feud. Oh my god, Stephanie ripped her a new one every time she got on that mic, and Brie's just like, you're a B, this, blah, blah, blah.
She's like, I know. I write your check.
She's like, yes, I take that and I go with it, and that's what makes me better than you. Yeah. When it comes down to wrestling, there's so many different factors. One, just that natural charisma, and the Bellas just don't have that.
No. Whereas
AJ Lee does. She comes into the ring, she's entertaining. Her mic skills are drastically better. It's regardless of just storyline in general. It's just when you have it, you have it. It's that X factor. Yeah. And the Bellas, they work hard. They try their best to improve.
They do.
And honestly, I hate to do this because I'm shooting my own self in the foot here. The Bellas are like The Miz. The Miz got that great mic skill, but he lacks that X factor in the ring sometimes. Whereas guys like Punk and Daniel Bryan, they just got it. That's AJ. She just has it.
I hate to say it. That's an insult to The Miz.
Oh, The Miz is a much better wrestler than
God,
Bellas.
Yes.
But in the way of comparing it, it's the only way that...
What's her name? She had the thing on her face. She was JBL's assistant. Jillian Hall's a better wrestler than the Bellas.
Oh my god.
And that's so annoying. Her singing was awful, but she was at least decent in the ring.
Oh my god.
Candice Michelle. I think she was actually in the top 10 of the PWI 50, which might be a bad thing now that I think about it. I'm not even... Look, point is this. There's Natalya, Paige, Emma, AJ Lee, Sarah Del Rey, if they ever let her back in the ring, or if they even let her near the ring, really, because she would stomp everybody. I'm missing somebody.
AJ.
I already said AJ.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you say Paige?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm missing out deep. Hopefully someone comments. There's that. There's Alicia Fox. There's pretty much everyone else, to be honest.
He's credited.
Oh, wait. Summer Rae. Right. Summer Rae. Alicia Fox. Right and leave.
No, I would put Summer Rae above Alicia Fox.
Really?
I think she has a pretty good match.
Oh, Charlotte. There's Charlotte, too. That's what I forgot. Charlotte. And Bayley, which leads us to NXT, because I want to hug you.
She does that perfect, you puppy just got kicked look. Just like that.
So, NXT was Thursday. we had a rematch from Takeover 2, Fatal 4, whatever it's called. Bull Dempsey versus Mojo Riley.
Just as much of a squash match as it was the first time.
Mojo got more offense in this one, but he got beat.
I think one day I actually want to make a video and go through all the NXT gimmicks that are god awful and terrible and will fail immediately.
We'll probably make a list of that.
Yeah.
But Bull Dempsey wins with a top rope headbutt, and Tyler Breeze comes out and he's walking down the ramp doing his usual thing. Bull bumps into him and Tyler's just like, oh really? Throws him against the ring post and starts mouthing off him. And like they're starting to like, Tyler Breeze is upset. He's a dangerous. It's Tyler Breeze. It's Tyler Breeze. Calm down. Calm down. When you're called that, you are not dangerous. You might be underrated, but you're not dangerous. But that led into Tyler Breeze versus Justin Gabriel, who still has a job.
He's gonna be like Yoshitatsu, like worked for the company for like 10 years. And like,
was he really there for 10 years?
Yoshitatsu. I don't know if 10 years exactly, but he was there for. He just got released this past year.
Yeah, but Justin, he got some offense in it. He got to do a couple of springboards here and there, a couple of stiff kicks, but he went for the 450, which you could tell he wasn't gonna hit because he was just taking his sweet time, like.
It's just like, man, I'm not going to hurt myself doing this.
Rolled through, got hit with the beauty kick, and then the beauty shot, which is the spin heel kick. Which I'm still wondering how's that a finisher when that's like used regularly in most matches. Hell, what's his name uses it? Rusev. He uses it as just a running.
Like saying, why can everybody else do a super kick, but you're get knocked out with Shawn Michaels' Sweet Chin Music.
True.
Or anybody can do a power bomb, but when Batista does it.
True.
Yeah.
But then we go to the back, and Natalia's talking to William Regal, who is, of course, it's William Regal. I mean, Sir Regal. Yes, Sir Regal. But she's talking to him about giving Tyson Kidd another shot at the championship, even though he's gotten 2. And he's been pinned in both. So why are we giving him another shot? Well, because it's Natty, and she's going to give you that puppy dog face, even though she's in her 30s. She kind of looks more like grandma a little bit. And which is it's no knock on her. She honestly has like that grandma-like persona to me, because she's a heart. She's a queen of the hearts. So she's not gonna be like the younger girls, She's a lady. But
Tyson Kidd really has a great gimmick going on.
Yeah,
fact.
Perfect. But
seriously, it is great. It's he's really improved on the mic, and that's where he lacked a lot when he first debuted with.
He was great in the ring. He was solid in the ring.
Phenomenal matches every time, but he really just needed that something, that gimmick to go with. And this fact thing is a good start off. I mean, just like Brian with the yes and no chance, like it's something he can develop and make better.
Yeah.
As it goes on.
So next week on NXT, Tyson Kidd gets a shot at Adrian Neville in his last. As long as Adrian Neville is champion, if he loses, he can never get another shot.
I kind of hope Tyson wins.
He's kind of overdue for a championship. But the next match was Bayley with the balloons.
They're not balloons.
They're balloon men.
They're inflatable. I can't say it all. Inflatable flailing tube arm men.
Versus Alexis Bliss, which early on, a lot of good chain wrestling actually. A lot of good back and forth. But ends kind of botchy. Like, she went for a standing moonsault, which she almost looked like she landed on her head and neck, which looked kind of bad. And Bayley got with it wasn't sloppy, but it wasn't good belly-to-belly suplex. Slam. It was good up until then, and then it was just like, oh,
can't do that. Not your finisher.
No. But then Bayley calls out Charlotte, and she wants another chance. She wants another shot at Charlotte, and Charlotte's like, you've earned my respect. But what the hell? I'm gonna give you another chance. What?
Just like make it seem like no, you're not gonna change. Yeah, we'll do it. What? Yeah.
Woo! And then just leave the ring. I'm like, oh, okay. Are you a face or are you a heel? I'm confused. Then we go to Enzo Amore and Big Cass and their new manager or hairdresser or whoever, she's now training with them, and the Marcus Louis and Sylvester Lefort thing happened.
They're slowly starting to grow on me.
They
I still hate the soft thing, but they are entertaining.
WFT soft.
Just like his face when
I said it. I was thinking maybe 3 to 4 years. Colin Cassidy's probably gonna be the next test in WWE. Like, he has the size, he has a look. They're probably gonna push him at some point. They're probably gonna pull the trigger on him before they pull the trigger on what we really want. Yeah, the Bullet Club caught that, right? You didn't? That's okay. It's okay. It's perfect.
See what I deal with.
Anyways, moving on. Oh yeah, Enzo Amore won because he pulled him down the ropes and his hair came off. He is bald. He ain't even got eyebrows no more. I don't even think that was possible. Like,
they nared all of it.
Like, whoo, that must have burned. In the main event, tag team title rematch, the Lucha, looking like Power Rangers versus the Ascension. And the Ascension, you know, they came to play. They came ready for that title. That was titles. Lucha's, early on they were sticking with the quickness. Then they went for a power move. And you don't do that when you weigh 175 pounds. Going against someone that weighs 289 pounds. This is not a good idea. You're going to pull a hernia. You're going to hurt yourself. It's a bad idea. They just got dominated for the rest of the match until...
like a ripoff straight up ripoff of Iron Man.
But it's a badass ripoff. Hideo Itami, and I actually got that right. High five me.
Anyone doesn't know, it's AKA Kenta.
Comes out, and he's just standing on the stage.
Just like
I'm going to kill you. And they get the win with the standing Shirai. And they retain the titles. And then Connor goes to hit Kenta and gets just fucked up. Like a bunch of slaps, kicks,
the show literally ends with Kenta still beating on him.
Yeah, pretty much. And that was pretty much the end of NXT, which next week we're getting rematch of Tyson Kidd and Adrian Neville.
Well, next week's going to be good.
Well, actually this week, because it's 2 o'clock, so it's Sunday, so this week. And SmackDown, which, not gonna lie, I didn't watch all of it. I only watched like a part of it. And the part I watched was Miz versus Dean Ambrose, which was an entertaining match. And I only caught like the near end of it, which Dean won. So we can't really give you a full review on that because he had work that day. I also had work that day. I was only able to catch that match because someone put it on YouTube after like 2 hours already passed. Everything else I had to go on YouTube Fan Nation to watch. Yes, I know. You can watch it on the WWE Network. I know I can watch it on the WWE Network. But guess what? I got jobs after like a few days.
Just not Raw. It's like, for anybody who tries to watch Raw.
We got jobs. You know, we love doing this. We love providing this. You know, we only have like maybe 3-4 subscribers. Okay, maybe like 2 because we both subscribe to this channel. So like we have 2 people that watch this. But we have like 6 views, which is good. That's good. That means we're getting up there.
Keep watching our stuff.
Please do.
Tell your friends.
Share it. Laugh at me. I don't care. My hair is a mess.
Do it for the bird.
Yeah. Like, Darren Young is right. If your hair is napping, no one is happy. And I am all kinds of nappy right now. Oh, I'm looking at it. It's just sticking up like horns.
I'm certainly not happy.
But, we had Intercontinental Battle Royal #1 contendership for a shot at the title the same night. And let's just go over the list real quick. Who was in it? Heath Slater, Diego, Titus O'Neil, Fernando, Bo Dallas, Zack Ryder, Sin Cara, Justin Gabriel, Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Big E, which were all wearing the same color gear. So that means they might be actually doing this group thing again, this nation or this new nation or whatever it's called. Damien Sandow, Cesaro, and Jack Swagger. And we're just gonna fast forward to the end. It literally came down to Bo Dallas, Cesaro, Kofi Kingston, and Jack Swagger. Dallas got eliminated pretty quickly. Then it came down to Cesaro, Swagger, and Kingston. And Kingston was in there. He was trying. But in the end, Cesaro literally Olympic pressed him, threw him on Swagger, which they both went out the ring. Cesaro wins, of course, another Battle Royal. Then we had tag team title rematch for the Usos and Cody Rhodes and Stardust. Oh, wait. They're the same person. So, Stardust and Goldust. Right? There we go. It's 2:30. Leave me alone. Jay and Jimmy win by disqualification due to, I think, a chair shot. I really don't remember. My brain's slowly starting to go away on me. They won by disqualification, which means they get another shot. Probably gonna get it at Hell in a Cell, which will be interesting to see.
They did a tag match in Hell in a Cell.
They have I don't think the last tag team match that was at Hell in a Cell was Triple H, Shawn Michaels, D-Generation X versus The Legacy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
think it would be fun to see those. So it'd give you something different for once.
Next match was a Divas match: Natalya and Rosa Mendez versus Summer Rae and Layla. How you doing, Layla?
Fast forward.
And we're back. And Summer Rae and Layla win by schoolgirl roll up or something. She pulled up the tights a little bit. There was no crack in nothing shown, so kids were fine. Yeah, Ziggler, his whole ass was bare.
If you watch Night
all
Champions.
The women were like, click, 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 posting to my Facebook tonight.
And then Raw, you got like Mrs. Crack.
After that, it was Cesaro versus Ziggler.
Poor Cesaro.
In a great match. And yet again, Cesaro wins. And he loses it. He loses it by a botch of a count. Ref goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ring the.
The rest of the crowd's like, wait, he won 3 seconds ago. What are you doing?
What is he, Big E Langston now? Oh, 3 ain't enough minute. He 5. He need plus 5. Plus 1. But Cesaro argued with Mike Chio, which is rare because Mike Chio rarely fucks up a count on anything. He's usually like on point.
He was dazed off.
Our main event though of the evening was Rusev versus Big Show. And this match should have probably been before anything because it was slow.
One more time. Like him.
And Rusev pokes him after Lana gets in the ring and hugs on the Big Show's 800-foot. He's like poking him like a bear in the kidney in the side. And he sets up to do like the super kick. Big Show catches the foot, punches him in the face. Crowd actually goes ape for this. Like they're chanting USA, USA, USA.
Behind them USA chants.
I'm literally going like, really? We're actually this excited for this? Really?
I'm not.
Like no one cares. Like we don't care anymore. Give Rusev the United States title shot already. Like that will put so much heat on him.
Be so good.
Oh my God, he goes to Russia with the United States Championship. Oh, they will rebrand that some gun so quick.
I was like, watch him just like slap a Russian flag on the title.
But that was pretty much all of Raw, NXT, SmackDown. Superstars in the main event, no one cares. No one cares. No one cares.
They both started off so well,
and they ended horribly. TNA Impact. It was Battle Royal Gauntlet thing. Something
just like Superstars, the main event started off so well.
It was actually a good night. You had Austin Aries versus Nux, aka Mike Knox, which was actually my favorite match of the night. It was actually a pretty good match between the two of them. Austin Aries wins. You had Brand versus Abyss. I think Abyss won that one. MVP versus Low Key, which started the whole thing off. MVP won. Anderson versus somebody. I don't even remember. And Anderson won. It came down to a failed four-way tag team thing. I don't even understand the lot. Like some of the teenage rules, like I don't understand it at all. But either way, Austin Aries gets a title shot at Bobby Lashley.
It's the greatest man that ever lived.
Of course.
Bobby Lashley still has the title.
He surprisingly does.
That's impressive.
But I just realized something that's gonna happen, and I kind of spoiled it for myself, and I hate that. The only reason I did it because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to watch it. But be sure to either watch this Thursday, or it might be in 2 weeks. So you might as well watch Impact for the next couple of weeks if you do watch it, because something good is gonna happen. Not only that, Havoc is gonna have a full match, which so happy for her. She deserves it. That's another female wrestler who can wrestle, and she look good. I don't care what anyone says that she looks like a male Sami Callihan. She is fine. All right, she may be like 6 foot something, 185 pounds, and probably kick my ass. I can live with that.
It's not a difficult thing to do. He's weak.
I am not. I can bench press 135 now.
It's not impressive.
It's impressive for me.
It's not.
It is for me. Okay, for someone that doesn't go to the gym very often, 135, that's not bad. My legs, though. These legs, 650, though. That leg press. What? That D'Lo Brown on you.
I have to see him just about every day. Just so you know what I go through.
And, well, we're not sure if I have ADHD or not. We haven't. I don't even remember the test I took for that.
Actually, forget this.
I had to. I was like 12 or something. I don't know. I do have my x-rays when I was a kid, and it shows like my skull. It was like this large gap between my brain and my skull, and I could like bounce my head back and forth, and I could feel my brain like going back and forth. That's probably the reason I'm so...
How do you... You should be like Peter, walking around with a helmet on. Afraid to hurt yourself. But you do regularly.
Yeah, well, the thing is, my body has become so callous from like falls, steel chairs, and everything else that's ever happened to me.
We've been talking about like how special you are for the past 3 minutes.
And we've broken our cycle. We've done videos that have been like literally 29 to 30 minutes. We're at 33 minutes.
Yeah, we can actually see the time now.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, this is on the new iPhone 6.
Yeah, if you guys didn't see what we were working with before.
I have a 4. That redneck though, and in my case,
I don't
black
have
neck.
it with me. Yeah, my old 5, the screen was shattered. I couldn't even see the clock at the top.
Yeah, it was pretty ratchet. But now we have an iPhone 6, better quality picture. I look good. He looked good. The bird even looks good, even though he hasn't said much, surprisingly.
He
said a little bit.
Judging you.
But, oh, almost forgot. 2 new things came out this week, and we're going to end the video with that. First, The Best of Sting came out on DVD Tuesday. I got the last copy at FYE.
I gave him a neck breaker in the arcade to take it from him.
Yes, he did. But I can't wait to relive that because I grew up watching Sting when he literally became like the Crow, because it was Sting and Goldberg. Those are the only 2 people I cared about in WCW before I actually got into the wrestling part. Because Goldberg at the time was just starting. He was undefeated. He was like, I think 32-0. And he did a backflip against Glacier and like shrugged off kicks. And like that was fucking awesome. and Sting was coming down from the Raptors with the it was so who was afraid? The big black bat. It was so cool. Oh my god.
There's nothing more ominous than the bat. It's so great.
Then like guys like Dean Malenko and Eddie Guerrero and all those started like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then finally, after like 3 months, we get gameplay, at least a little bit of gameplay trailer out of 2K15.
Stalked them for gameplay. Stalked.
When he means stalked, he means I've gone through YouTube, I've gone to Google, Yahoo, their Facebook, their YouTube page themselves, their website. I have checked countlessly. I don't even think that's a word, countlessly.
Countlessly.
That word for anything. Anything at all. Like trailer, new modes, something. And all I've gotten is like these kids doing fake videos on 2K14.
Give me Rick rolls.
Yeah. And the occasional like gameplay from like Gamescom from like 4 months ago now. Is either Cesaro and Cena, Cesaro and Orton and Goldust, or Goldust and Cesaro, and they don't show off really anything new because it's a bunch of kids that don't know what the hell they're doing. So it's driving me nuts. And I'm so excited they use Kid Rock. No, take it. Oh, it was so cool. Got to see Daniel Bryan, Mark Henry, Fandango. Oh no, the bird flew. Oh shit.
Kevin Murdoch.
Oh no. Oh God. Okay.
Right.
Is he okay?
He's on
That wow. That did not go according to plan.
I've never seen that scared him.
I think the Fandango part.
Yeah, Fandango scares me too.
Mark was it Fandango? We saw RVD do the spin kick from the ring onto the barrier on Wade Barrett. We saw the Usos a little bit. We saw Cesaro do the Cesaro swing. We saw John Cena with a new attitude adjustment. Triple H, who looked freaking awesome. Brock Lesnar. We didn't see any divas. Like, no divas in this one. Roman Reigns doing his drop kick to the side of the ring. We saw the Demon Kane. We didn't see Corporate Kane. I'm excited. Like, I already pre-ordered my copy. I'm stupid. And it ends with Sting. Oh, my... Like, I cannot wait until November. I can't do it. I'm gonna lose it. I can't do it. Like, if you love me, send money to this channel for me to get an Xbox One, so I can play this on next gen, so I can lay the SmackDown on you. I will repay the favor. Now with money, I can cook for you. Like I make minimum wage, and I have bills, and I couldn't give you back money. I can make you laugh though. I can do that. I can make you food. I can. Maybe take care of your bulldog. If you have a bulldog, I will gladly take care of your bulldog. Or if you have a panda or a pandog. If you have a pandog, please let me know.
Scaring my birdie.
I would give my Facebook information, but I realized that would kind of be creepy.
I think it's even legal to own a panda.
It could be for me.
Highly doubt.
A pandog. Those are real. They have those in Japan and China. I want one. I really do. I really, really want one. And we've gone way off topic, off wrestling.
Alright, guys. We had to put a stop to that. But, as always, thank you for watching Care Now Wrestling. I'm William.
I'm Brian.
See you later.